We start off with a drink. Weird rituals we start, eh? But so I'm like thinking to myself, you're really tired of doing these videos, Carl. Really fucking ready to fucking do what it is you gotta do. But who do you go to do it? You've traveled 5 years around this earth looking for a fucking conversation, and well, either you're crazy and you just can't comprehend the fact that nobody really like. Is it the fact that really nobody talks to me, or do they just make their own assumptions and their own stories about me? It's kind of weird. Stop asking people if you're crazy. Dude, I'm not fucking crazy. You're fucking crazy. You're fucking an idiot not to realize what's going on. You can't even fucking admit you're a pedal protected fucking piece of dog shit. Like, dude, admit it. Fuck. I don't know what to tell you, bud. You're living in a fucking delusion where you think you're fucking in control and you're gonna come take my control, buddy. Am I a nutcase? Keep thinking it, Uncle Will, because when you find out I'm not a nutcase and you are, brother, it's going to be a bad time for Uncle Will. It's going to suck living in a nightmare, bud. Remember how you said that to me? I couldn't respond back, but hey, what happens when my nightmare becomes your nightmare? I hand your bullshit off to you and you have to fucking handle her, bud. You have to come to the realization that, well, you are a pedal protector. You're not a good person. You go around trying to destroy people because it makes you fucking feel good about yourself, brother. You have to take those feelings on, not me. I know who I am. I know what I fucking stand for, bud. I know who I'm connected to. I know it's hard, Uncle Will. There's so many fucking retards out there, eh? You got this Maccabee guy talking about God, and what version of God is he giving you? What version of God am I giving you, Uncle Will? I think I'm trying to say, hey, I think Jesus was right with his version. There might be some stuff in the Bible that's just not fucking. God doesn't want you fucking killing each other. You know what I mean? Not to build your kingdom that way. He wants you to learn how to use your brain, Uncle Will. Your wife has total control over you. Hey, Uncle Will, what have I been saying the whole time, bud? Hey, people can hold control over your fucking life. Make it a real fucking nightmare, even though the outside world thinks it's fucking you. I don't have the opportunity to just grab my money when it comes in and just fucking walk away. Because in the back of my mind, I gotta know, hey, it's happened 5 other fucking times, Buck Chow. You know what I mean? You've been threatened, and every time that call's been made, even though on that paperwork it says violence and suicide, and they won't tell you what you're in there for. Well, I beg for you to find one incident of violence. It's not there, brother. But I can show you some incidents of violence. It certainly wasn't me. And see, Uncle Will, you're gonna have to learn that when you're with God, no, not only are you a participant, but you learn to become an observer. You know what I mean? You observe your surroundings when shit just doesn't make sense. Like they're gonna have to have, dude. I got proof for everything I say. I got videos. I've got what they have to write down. System's not good, bud. I've been telling you, it's just not a few incidents. You don't fucking listen. CES stole a fucking baby from my house, bud. You don't get that. No, really, they did. Because they're fucking ignorant and stupid and they can't have a fucking conversation. Fuck. Whatever, Uncle Will. Keep thinking whatever you want. You wanna think that I'm your bad guy? Keep thinking I'm your bad guy. Not your bad guy, bud. You're your bad guy. You're gonna have to open this up, buddy. It's the new Torah. You have to open that up to some truth. And quite frankly, I ain't got it for you, bud. That's a little search you gotta take on your own. Are you currently a pedo protector? Who stole your CAS? You know what I mean? The government. Wasn't my baby. Now I would look like a pretty big fool, little penny, if I had to debate CAS on what happened and somehow that they did have the right to take a baby. I would look awfully foolish, right? I mean, why would you have conversations when you can just fucking rip children out of homes and fucking do whatever you want? Because it'll make the system some fucking money. Money! The system some money. Hope you find your real God, Carl. You're so lost. Yeah, well, my God is the one that wants you to go through the truth, Uncle Will. So if you think I'm lost, get the fuck out of here, bro. Get out. Go. Why are you obsessed with me? Hey? Or do you really want to play the game? Do you want me to go fucking hard, Uncle Will? Do you want me to get it so your fucking brain just fucking explodes when you find out I'm a child of God? Hey? Is that what you want? You want me to play your game with you, bud? Because I'll do her. I'll use your stupidity right against you. I'll never try and hurt you. But I will try and get you to surrender your brain to the fucking truth. I'll make you look so fucking stupid you have nothing but humble pie to eat, bitch. Because you spoke a lot of shit on me, made up a lot of shit, making your own fucking assumptions and never having a conversation. And that just might hurt you in the end, bud. Hey, bud, I don't know. Like I said, you guys make fun of me. I don't know what happens when we die. Your Bible tells me there's a hell. Something tells me there's karma. And you can think that it's just the fucking evil guys on the top, bud. No, I think if you as an individual try and make somebody's life a personal fucking hell, maybe that's what you get for eternity, bud. You might want to think about whose life you're trying to turn into hell. Or if you really think they're wrong, then help them. Help them, but if they don't want to be helped, then you got to leave them alone, Uncle Will. You know what I mean? But hey, you pushed me to the limits. I'm about to go supernova, but like I said, I don't know where to go to get my help, but when I do, you're fucking in trouble, bud. Because I'd like to go to Rebel News. Like, you can't go to the regular fucking news. Hey, I think the system's all fucked up. Hey, I'll give you all the information. You can do a fucking investigation and see if I'm a fucking Looney Tune. Can't go to like our tax dollars pay for CBC. Like, this is fucking Canada. So fucking stupid. Pays for its own mind control from its fucking news. But there's that Rebel News that I like, but hey, they're so far up Israel's ass, I can't stand to watch it sometimes. And I'm not saying I back Hamas or Palestine, or I just don't want people to die on either side. I just think that they should all know that thou shalt not fucking kill. You know what I mean? Use your brains. Ask yourself, what, Uncle Will, what is God? Eh? What is God, Uncle Will? No one cares. I know, brother. But maybe there are people out who do care and can understand when I tell them my story. Maybe fucking things click in that maybe they weren't the problem and that they've been gaslit into fucking feeling like they're a piece of fucking garbage, like they're useless and they don't have a voice and they no, bruh. God will give you the fucking power. He will take the fucking man at his lowest point. It don't matter who he is. You fucking ask him to come in and he will fucking give you the power to fucking stand up and do what the fuck is right. Because what is right is if something happens to you, you try and protect others because it can happen to them too. But here's the thing. I tried to protect others and I got fucking beaten down for it. And I'd like to show it because I don't understand how it can happen. Like, even with the workplace, Uncle Will, a 22-year employee should get an investigation if they go off work for mental. You know what I mean? If they fucking have a suicide attempt, you know what I mean? A fucking at least a fucking investigation to see if that person's crazy so they can understand what the fuck's going on. But no, instead, a workplace can send you a letter saying you're not allowed to talk to anybody about what happened. Hey, you're not allowed to come to work anymore. You're and then when you go and try and stand up for yourself using the tools that, well, apparently the government's giving you to fucking get your justice. It's just not there, bro. You know what I mean? That's a whole list of shit. Hospital system's all fucked up, buddy. Right? You don't know that. You don't listen. How are you, Vintage? You know, Uncle. Wizard blocked me. Wonder why. Don't want me recording backup. Well, this is somebody who claims to be a man, Vintage. He blocks me and then comes in here and he gets to say whatever he wants in the comments of my own fucking videos, and I can't comment back. That's pretty much a fucking loser, eh? Like, just a fucking worthless fucking man who can't stand up for himself because he's afraid of what somebody might see on his own stupidity. Hey, Uncle Oak, don't worry, bud. I got you. I got you, bud. You can show people the other side of you. That's not really you, bud. This is you. This is what you like. But who knows? Maybe this isn't the real Uncle Will. Fuck, I watched a little bit of Uncle Will yesterday, like 5 minutes. And he's tried to fucking sideways fucking Triple T. So it's pretty bad when Triple T can fucking. I just don't. I just don't want to see this for these people. Oh, that's just horrible, horrible. Dude, are you a fucking reject from fucking like way back, eh, Uncle Will? Just a fucking idiot. Hey, Ryan's documenting his fucking life on the internet, moron. He's the one that did this. Hey, who taught us that fucking Ryan was a fucking junkie to begin with? Dagburn. Where was he getting his information? Patty. Patty was running around saying he was a fucking drug addict. Hey, fucking Dagburn ended up with fucking recordings of fucking what they thought was making Ryan fucking look bad. Where did Dagburn get those? Come on, come on. Patty did everything she could to make Ryan look bad. And she can say, like, Ryan says, "Here's the woman that didn't steal anything." Then why in the fuck did you take her to court, bruh? Why did your lawyers not say, "Hey, brother, you don't have a case here"? Like, I don't understand. Unless he's just really stupid and everybody just likes taking him for money. Yeah, you got a case, Ryan. Your mom's stealing shit. But she's really not. Should probably get some new lawyers, but I haven't been watching nothing from Willard in a long time. The whole scene is just a huge hot mess. Yeah, I've even stopped watching really. Vintage, I'll pop on and watch 5 minutes of it, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on here? You know what I mean? Everybody likes to play a role. Speaking of playing roles, I fucking sometimes I have to see human behavior for itself. Your guys' idols and shit. Not yours, I hope, Vintage, but any woman who's trapped inside of fucking Drew Barrymore's brain is fucking. If you can't see she's all sorts of Satan, not right in the fucking brain, I don't know what to tell you. She's got fucking Kid Rock's fucking buddy on here. Kid Rock, yeah, Kid Rock and roll. Fuck, what's his name? He's got that late show or whatever. Fucking, what's his name? Fuck, I can't remember.
So badly in 2024. They're wash it off the road.
He's making himself look like a hero. Oh, it was so dangerous to to go against the Democratic grain, but yet not take on the Trumper humper. But Kid Rock took me to a dinner. It's a fucking joke. It's a fucking joke. It's just a fucking joke. It's just a fucking joke. It's a fucking joke. What the fuck's this guy's name? I can't even remember. Like, I look at everything now, it's just a fucking joke. Freaking dangerous. Well, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. But he's making himself look like a fucking hero to the world. Hey, you know what? If you're a fucking hero, you'd be going full steam ahead. You'd be fucking putting your life on the line. You'd be saying, hey, every fucking show, every fucking time you went on social media, you'd be trying to feed some sort of information. Or these guys are so fucking bright and powerful and fucking we love them so much. You think one of them could come up with an idea for us to fucking face the fucking evil dirtbags ourselves, right? But here I am, vintage, with fucking ideas out the fucking wazoo. No one ever wants to fucking listen to me because for some reason people have taken it upon themselves to think that I'm a piece of shit. I wonder why, because people like Uncle Will and fucking Up Church and fucking Triple T and Gotcha Man and uh, you guys are all reaching onto your clout right now. It's a fucking Jum jum. My music just turned on. Let's Go All the Way by Sly Fox, vintage. You've been working out, Carl. You're looking swole, dog. Not vintage. Snaggy, why do you come over here? You don't want to talk. You don't want to have any sort of conversation. What do you think about? Hey, look at this. Let's have a conversation with everybody in here about this and see if Carl's wrong. You guys let me know if I'm wrong because this is fucking stupid to me. I can't understand how you people can't fucking get it or what. I don't fucking know. Maybe I'm wrong because it really doesn't fucking make sense to me.
Because of tariffs. And all we're doing is we're doing what they do to us. It's so beautiful to see it. They found last month, as you saw, $25 billion of excess cash flow. They're saying, where did it come from? I said, I'll tell you where it came from. It came from a place called tariffs. And we're doing very well. We're really doing
You guys are really doing well with tariffs. Right? You guys are doing really good with tariffs. Now, I know it sounds like if China has a 35% tariff, I know it sounds like fucking China's paying that fucking tariff, right? But they're not. The American people do. It's added on to the product price, right? So the American people are paying those tariffs. It's not China. The whole purpose, I guess, is to not want to pay the tariffs. So you build American, but you're still getting your stuff from China because even with the tariff, their products are cheaper than American made, right? Because we gave all our North American jobs to China because communism's bad. So we'll let communism flourish off of our dollars. Like, you get that, right? Please let me know where I'm wrong because I'll take you to a fucking press conference because this is what I always thought. And then when this press conference happened, it fucking solidified in my brain. Carl, you're not fucking stupid. Everybody else just isn't fucking getting it. So they're having a press conference, and a reporter says to Carolyn Levitt, he says, "Hey, what's this with Amazon going to show the tariff price and why their products are so much higher? They're going to show what it is based on the tariff." And Carolyn said that this is her words. This is craziness. That Amazon was colluding with China to make it look bad for President Trump. But days before, he was praising Jeff Bezos. Love Jeff Bezos. Ah, good man. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Right? So when they asked Carolyn on another time, hey, if Amazon is colluding with China, why does Trump think so highly of Bezos? Well, it's because, well, Mr. Trump is such an honorable, good man that he can separate politics from his friendships. So if someone's being treasonous, you can still be friends with them, eh? Does anybody have the answers for this? Please let me know where I might be wrong. Do the American people pay that extra surplus of $25 million or whatever he's bragging about bringing into the country? Let me know where I'm wrong, because I don't want to be stupid. I just because it doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? Okay, so I got another one. What do we got? I'm a Republican too, Carl. Well, Snaggy, I'm not a Republican, but I'm a child of God. I don't know if you listen or not. I just want the truth, and I don't think either side tells it to us. Heck, when you get up top, maybe they're even colluding together. Hey, I'm telling you, maybe. Okay, let me tell you how stupid your country is, Snaggy. Snaggy. So they have depositions now for the Clintons over fucking the Epstein. Are you telling me the Clintons have never had to fucking go in and talk about Epstein ever before? Because if they haven't, your intelligence has a real fucking problem. Like, you get how stupid this is, right? They should have the file knowing exactly what the fuck, how the fucking Clintons got out of fucking going to the island so many times, having the fucking retard in the White House. I'm talking about Epstein right there in the White House. Why was he falling all over the place? Why did he fucking subject Kevin Spacey to hanging out with him and young girls with Epstein? Fuck. Taking your audience. Hey, bud, you take my audience all you want. Hey, I don't give a shit, bro. I'm not here for followers. I'm looking for real friends in Christ. Because if you're not in Christ, you're not really my friend. But hey, I'll try and help you be my friend to come to Christ. But you go do your thing. I'll do mine. I'm good, bud. Take Snaggy with you. Take Uncle Will. But I don't want nothing to do with you. I saw you on Uncle Will's show a little, like a little clip. Like I said, I watched it for a couple minutes, and you were part of the show. And well, sorry, Carl has no interest. I'll search the truth without you, bud. You want violence and shit, Carl. You can't help but you can't be stupid. It's in your DNA. Oh no, bud. Here's the thing, Uncle Will. I've always known I was like, hey, maybe I am crazy, but at least I fucking believe it. Hey, maybe there's some Christ oil in my head. Maybe they can like not go inside my head, but examine. Maybe there's something going on in there that isn't going on in others. Maybe there's some King DNA somewhere, and well, maybe I can find out. Am I from a good bloodline? Because there sure seems to be a lot of shitty ones out there. But Uncle Will, I don't need any of that to be true, but I don't need to be the chosen one. I just need to work for truth and justice, but and well, that's helping the children, but because too many fucking dirtbags like you are fucking letting pedos run wild on the streets. Fuck, bud. I don't know what's wrong with your coconut, but you might want to get with God and well, you're gonna have to suffer, and that's why you don't want to do it. Do you? You don't want to admit to yourself, fuck this Carl guy. He might be onto something, but you don't understand it because it's not me I want you on, Uncle Will. Not at all, brother. When are you going to start doing the loads work? What if I was doing the loads work? Uncle Will, what happens if I was doing the loads work and the Lord's work? Hey, don't you think the Lord would want me to try and figure out what the truth is? Not think I know everything. Just because I'm with God doesn't mean that I know everything. Oh, fuck, Uncle Will. Why did nobody have anything to say on the tariff issue? You know what I mean? You guys want to economically destroy us because you want to take all your parts back so you can build your own cars. But hey, you take us down, you better have fucking facilities to make those parts right away, or you're not going to have any cars, and then you guys are all going to be shut down, and it's all going to be source of stupid. But you know, old Don Don, he's not going to let it get that far, is he? Just enough to creep us into the 51st state or whatever it is state you guys want to says. Fuck. If I was Hawaii, I'd be denouncing myself as my own country. Stop fucking leading us and stay the fuck away from our fires. And what happened to those children? And who in the fuck was that cocksucker who was in charge that is in the Diddy files, eh? Did you know that? Did you know that? That the big hopper popper copper that was in charge there was, well, part of JD's protection service or some fucking thing. I can't remember what it is. Go check for yourself and let me know where I'm wrong. You really think we need y'all's car parts? No, I never said that. Uncle Will, you don't listen well. No, you don't need our car parts. But because Canada sucks off the fucking teeth of America, we made an agreement where we would share in the responsibilities and we would all purchase those fucking cars. You know what I mean? So there was no Canadian innovation. There's no Canadian innovation in Canada. There's no Canada cars, buddy. I know Donald likes to tell you that we have Canada cars. We don't, buddy. They're all American. Whether car parts were built in Canada or the cars themselves were built in Canada, but they are owned by an American corporation. So yeah, we've kept ourselves down. We should have been competing with one another. Free trade, you know what I mean? Whose cars are better? Would you like a Canadian car? Are they better than the American ones? But we'd have to have a better government to do that over here in Canada, you know what I mean? We'd have to allow innovation to shine and well, let our people have their imaginations and not hold them back. And maybe we could hire that kid that went missing for a bit, working on that plastic diesel or whatever it is. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because you know, I think of Americans as equals there, Uncle Will. You just don't. You Americans have been taught so it's really grooming. It's called grooming. You've been groomed, Uncle Will. You all think you're better than everybody else because you're American. No, but when you go to God and you think you're better than that's your first failure right there. You know what I mean? And then some of you give your allegiance to your country. That's just stupidity, eh? Hey? Allegiance to God. Give your allegiance to your country and what you focus on. Remember how I showed that video yesterday? Attachment. It'll drive you crazy, but so make sure you have the right attachment. So you're fucking going crazy for the right reasons. And I'll tell you, going crazy for the truth. She just might be the ending you're looking for, honey. But you gotta want her, Uncle Will. You gotta want to be your own little superhero, but you have to step out of the shadows of yourself and wow. You have to be the Mashiach, Uncle Will. The Mashiach. Yes. The red Kachina, bud. You have to be your own Messiah, bud. The chosen one. You have to be Neo, bud. You have to be willing to face Agent Smith at all times. If he comes lying and trying to hurt you, he's hurting others. So you gotta stop him. So you can bring humanity together, Uncle Will. Be big and strong in your neoism. Hey? Listen, remember, you have to be Neo, not worship Neo. Believe in Neo, Uncle Will. Become him. As long as you're doing it for the right reasons, bud. Because if you're not, you're just Agent Smith pretending to be Neo. And you're really never going to get out of the Matrix. I'm going to get Martin Speaks. Well, Hoggy boy. Good. Whatever. No one really cares. Little narc pedos. That's right. Carl is and chosen by God. Well, at least you finally admit it. I am chosen by God, but Hog, you are too, but you got to choose it for yourself, and you're not choosing wisely, bud. Just because you say it doesn't make it true. Hey, go read your Bible, Carl. You definitely need to. How would you like to go to a Bible verse there? But I never tell people the Bible's like, I don't know. I like to find out. Morning, Rippet. What you cooking for dinner tonight? Um, you're not chosen. Well, let's get this dinner thing done first. Uh, um, I don't know. I don't know. I got a couple options, I think. I was thinking I got some chicken breast, but I just cooked chicken the other day. But I got some chicken breasts that are already cooked and they're leftovers. And they're about to go bad if I let them go another day. I wouldn't eat them, but right now they're pretty good. So you know what I mean? Right. So what I was thinking about doing was like a nice butter chicken. Hey, a nice butter chicken. Nice little package, just throw it in there, get the can of tomatoes or whatever. Any onions and cube that chicken breast up. Throw it in there. We're cooking with gas still, right? But anyways, no, I don't really know. For all I know, it could be spaghetti. I try and make the young lad happy when I can. You know what I mean? And if I can make him happy with dinners, then hey, because well, I'm the mean papa. I'm the one that makes him clean up after or tries to make them. I'm the one that, tries to help them and explain things through stories and and I tried to show him where he's wrong. And when you try and tell him things, he just goes, "Oh, I know, Papa. Okay." No, you gotta listen. You gotta learn. Okay, but so he doesn't like that. But the other papas, I mean, he gets to stay up late, do whatever he wants. It's all rock and roll all the time. But anyways, whatever you want. Here we go. Let's do some Luke. Hello, Carl. Huh. Oh, vintage. You're like a lone soldier. There's not too many people out there that like me. You're not a lone soldier, but there is another that has made contact from the outside. And hey, it does make a difference having people. You know what I mean? Even if you don't agree with them and you're still willing to have that open communication, that's not so bad. You know what I mean? It's when you're trying to have communication with people and then they take your communication and they make it theirs and it sounds like a bad communication. Make you sound like a bad person. All right. Beware of the leaven of the Pharisees, which is hypocrisy. Hypocrisy. Could the Pharisees be your idols, your fucking music stars? Why is Dave Grohl rocking with Satan? Eh? Dream Widow would tell you, Uncle Will. You like Dave Grohl? Do you think he's the nicest guy in rock and roll? For there is nothing covered that will not be revealed, nor hidden that will not be known. Therefore, whatever has been spoken in the dark will be heard in the light. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I think what that's trying to say is, hey, whatever do you think you're fucking escaping on this earth, one day you will meet God and everything you did will come to light. Now, what happens if you don't match that light? You didn't fucking. uh, Sup, AD? AD's in the house. I didn't see him. Uh, Carl is reporting everybody's comments to the FBI's. He's a snitch. No, I haven't recorded anybody's fucking comments. But hey, they're there for people to actually see. I mean, I can't when I tell my stories, I can't lie that people were threatening and we're gonna come to my house and or making things up about me. I have to have the proof. You know what I mean? Is it really ratting if hey, there's a bunch of dipshits out on the internet trying to destroy and hurt people at all cost? Because really, they're insignificant, or so they think. You're not really insignificant. So you don't know your purpose. You're scared of finding your purpose. Because right now, this is too much fun for you. And you don't have to work very hard at it, eh? Keep playing for the wrong team, boys and girls. Hey, telling you. Whoever thinks they're the chosen people. Even saying chosen ones, fuck, it bothers me now. But how else do you say, hey, God chose me, but not only did he choose me, I fucking chose him back. So yeah, what do you want me to say? I've used profit, but I don't think that's the right one. I mean, I get shit right, but I also get things wrong. You know what I mean? So that's but I never say I know for sure. Just asking questions, but Starseed, I like that one. I'm a little starseed. Would you like that one better, Uncle Will? Would that make your fifis feel better? I'm a little starseed. Hey, buddy. Your cup is in your dishes. It look clean on the outside, buddy. On the inside, Uncle Will. Well, you've got some mending and healing to do, bud. But listen, I'm telling you, you've been groomed to be this way. You know what I mean? It's time for you to take responsibility and ownership of your own life. Don't rely on the grooming anymore. Let it go, Uncle Will. There's a better way for you, bud. Anyways, breaking news. Dana White announces White House card fight. Whoa. Could you imagine if that fight never happens? What happens if you guys fight for your brains? Okay, bud. Go along, buddy. I miss the good old days, vintage. Cutting it up with you. Well, hey, I'm telling you, AD, the best thing that vintage can do is get away from you, dude. I'm sorry. You people have a lot of work to do, and vintage needs to spend time with better people. I'm not saying she can decide who the better people is for her, but can you imagine if we all had to want to be better and we had to separate ourselves from those who didn't? What if this is the great separation? Hey, is it the end times, AD? I don't know, dude. Could we as humanity stop it if it was? Or should we even bother? Maybe with a fucking ending and there's a new beginning, right? Maybe we get to start all over again, eh? Who knows? Who knows what the big plan is? Anybody who tells you what it is probably a fool, eh? Seeing that Jesus even said, I don't know what dad's got cooking up, but I'm gonna send you a helper. The spirit of truth. And he will try and bring you back to me. And we all got the spirit of truth if we want it. But unfortunately, our truths get in the way a lot. We don't want to be in the spirit because we don't like to be wrong. Hey, AD, you should call the authorities, Carl. I hid Charlie D's body in a random hay bale. Well, whatever. AD, if that's you, Bob, you've really hit a low spot, haven't you? That you can't even parade on the internet as yourself. You got to be snaggy. Hey, you have to pretend to be snag. But then again, snaggy AD, they're the same person, anyways. I love you too, vintage. I do. That's right. Remember, vintage. It's your brain. It's not mine. It's not AD's. It's fucking not Donald Trump's. And certainly George Soros. It does not belong. Like, you do not want his brain anywhere near yours. Just because everybody else decides to take George Soros's brain in doesn't mean that that's the lineup you should get in, vintage. I'd prefer to see you own and operate that thing yourself. Johnny Johnson, Snaggy, I hope you took his dentures, teethers, the mail to filthy. You busted me, Carl. I'm AD. Well, I don't know who is who anymore. You know what I mean? You people clown around and can't be your like half of you can't even show your faces. Like, I don't know. I don't know. And uh it's just weird talking to somebody and you don't even know what they look like. You know what I mean? Yeah, it didn't help much, did it? 100%. I'm Trevor McConnell. Well, thanks for telling everybody you're Trevor McConnell. You are definitely a Connell. Connell. Why don't you change it around and be an Alcon? Hey? Oh, fuck. That wasn't even funny. Fuck. How do I get out of this? How do I get to tell my story? Like I said, hey, I could go to Rebel News because I respect a lot of what they do, but it's like I don't respect a lot. Like, I don't know if you guys know this or not. Okay. You guys don't really care, but we had this big old convoy over here in Canada where we tried standing up for our rights to have a conversation. And well, what happened was bad news came. And people got threatened in an emergency fucking whatever the fuck it was. And they started stealing fucking bank accounts here, there, and everywhere. If you donated $20 to fucking the convoy, your bank account, hey, you weren't able to pay your fucking mortgage. Oh, fuck. Anyways, so what concerns me is years before the convoy, there's this little fucking American show called The Simpsons. And well, they told us about fucking the convoy. So I don't know. Maybe there was someone dirty involved in there. I don't know. I don't know. Somebody fucking stinks to me. I mean, unless it was just a really good prophecy, you know what I mean? But fuck. So I don't know if they are like I don't know if they're part of it or what or any of that shit. I don't fucking know. Maybe they're protecting people that they don't know are bad and pretending to be good, but why are these people getting fucking 7 years? Or maybe it'll end up I don't anyways. But what got me thinking about the convoy and them not being able to have a conversation and The Simpsons, right? So that could just be a conspiracy and what's up, Johnny Ringo? But here's the deal. I've told you guys before, and I don't know if you know this or not. We got a little cult leader down the road. Okay. His name's Henry Hildebrand. And he's been featured a lot by Rebel fucking News. They've come and they've did documentaries and played him in his church and got people to come to his church. And so this disturbs me that this is a news station that brings somebody in like that who doesn't know. Because it wouldn't take a hard investigation to figure out that this guy is fucking bananas. He's not for God. He says he's Jesus in the flesh. That's been scrubbed from the internet, though, somehow. I don't know how, but it was. But Carl's got her on video somewhere. When you do a videos about videos and well, anyway. So he's in with the people in Ohio, the Church of God in Ohio too. They're a big fucking mess where they like to buy land and for some reason you got to pay these people so God can buy his land back or some fucking thing. Yeah, I have a weird church here too. But anyways, you would think a news station before promoting somebody for freedom would know what their freedom's all about, right? Like, hey, I don't know. Henry Hildebrand is not a fucking good man. But if you go and you watch some of his videos where he just speaks about God, he'll bring you in because he has to, right? They warm your hearts. They speak with common sense and they bring you in. Then they sprinkle your bullshit with their fear and their, if you're not part of our group, you're going to go to fucking hell. So you better remain. Anyways, so yeah, that's where I got problems with fucking Rebel News because old fucking Henry Dinkelbad over there. Fuck. If you guys want to look into that Church God cult, it's in Ohio as well. Ray Tinsman, you can fucking Google that guy, Ray Tinsman, and he's got a couple special sidekicks too. They're salt and pepper, and they're really here, and they're gonna put on a show for you. Oh, they're a beautiful fucking couple, those two, right? Installing fucking ignorance and stupidity all through these people. You guys are racist. Whether you think it or not, it's bred in you. And the beauty thing is that they do know some worldly stuff. They do know that Bill Gates is bad news, and they like to use the fucking. I love Carl fake laugh. It's fucking so dark. No, if I laugh, it's because I fucking laugh, dude. You know what I mean? I'm a hey guy. Fucking do as I please. I'm authentic, and if you don't fucking like it, go find someone that'll fake it for you, buddy. Tell you all the things you want to hear, Snaggy. Yes, Snaggy, you're all good, but I'm cuddle up with me. Let's go looking for a new hot wife for you. What about Harlow, buddy? Why don't you go get yourself a piece of Harlow, eh? She's looking for attention. Sounds horrible, but church knows about Gates, do they? Of course they do. Well, hey, 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 vintage. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's this new kid on the block, and he's fucking smashing everybody. He fucking made Tucker Carlson look like a fucking sideshow. His name's Nick Fuentes. Here's the thing. He's a good little investigator. That's why he's a good debater. But hey, I think I can make that little fuck look like a little masturbator in his mom's basement. He's a hateful guy. Really. I hate the way he fucking runs around. I don't hate too much, but he likes to use smarts or common sense and wisdom and then throw in his fucking bullshit. You know what I mean? Hey, we don't get through this unless all the colors of the rainbow come together and we become warriors, Nick. And well, he's just good because a lot of the people at the top, they have skeletons hidden, right? And well, anyways, I just fuck when that broke my heart. I mean, I've always said some of the things Tucker Carlson says doesn't make sense to me. For the majority of it, I think he's trying to do good. I think he's trying to be with God, but then to have him fucking completely lie about the CIA thing, that was fucking bad. Hey, Vintage, did you see that? Mix the truth with lies, of course. Why do you think Jesus said Satan's the master of half truths. He's got to get you somehow. He's got to get you somehow. That's by getting you to feel good. That's what AI is doing right now. It is fucking making people feel good. Why? To lead them away to God. Can you imagine? Now, I seen this very knowledgeable woman. Vintage, I want to make this clear. There's no wrong way to come to God. If you've made bad choices on coming to God, there's really no bad choices. It's just a search, right? And this woman, I think, is very smart, but she's into Eckhart Tolle, and I just fail to see it with him. He tries to convince people to not think. What is living in the present moment if you're not attaching yourself to something, right? You have to attach yourself to God and through the truth. And the truth is if you know God, you know your purpose. You'll search for your purpose. I don't know. I don't know. Who do you tell your story to? How do you do it? Because when I come on here, I veer off way too much. And I have a hard enough time doing the 5 minute videos that I do where I use my GoPro or however long they are to stay focused and concentrated and fucking I don't like feeling like I'm not talking to anybody. It's fucking hard. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, I think I'm gonna go. Vintage, you have a good day. Maybe I'll come back on later. Maybe I'll do some TikToks. I don't know. I just reloaded one the TikTok. I got fucking community guidelines for it. They fucking banned it because I showed a bunch of other fucking videos. Marina Abramovich, the witch, the one that Ukraine hired to fucking look over their school system. Like this is a fucking. And then I got her saying that she talked to these shamans and that, wow, Trump's the magical creature that's going to turn the fucking world around. So imagine the world that fucking Abramovich wants. Hey, fuck. They fucking community guidelines. I didn't even say nothing really in the video. Bye. Blood on the walls. It's not art, but whatever. Well, just I'm gonna say one more thing, Vintage. Well, I was talking about the Eckhart Tolle thing, but yeah, I talk to people about because I think Jim Carrey's a whole lot of fucking nutsoid running around the world telling everybody there's no great importance to them or whatever the fuck it is he's trying to say. You know what I mean? I don't get it. I don't get. But then again, I've seen him say some really fucking smart shit about the Christ fluid that was real, or maybe it's not. But he doesn't understand what Christ fluid will actually do. It'll make you fucking try and figure out the truth. Carl, I love you, brother. Okay, Snaggy. Or AD or whoever's playing Snaggy. But anyways, I do love you, whether you're Snaggy or AD, but you gotta come too. You gotta wake up. You gotta see what's going on. Well, yeah, this is the thing, Vintage. This is the beauty part, eh? The chosen one gets to come in sicker than fuck. Riddled with trauma, because that's what PTSD is, right? That's why I want my fucking brain measured. Mel Gibson says they can do it. Maybe if they could show me I'm making it up and it's not real and it's not really there, then I could give up this. Is Bill Gates not real? Or is he real and just not a real problem? I made him up in my head. I've believed in the truth so much that but then again, I don't want Bill to be fucking evil. But I think it's facts. But I don't know. I don't know. Fuck. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, there's no wrong way to come to God. We all make mistakes. And like I've said, I've used a lot of people to come to God that, well, just weren't godly at all. Really. When it comes down to it. And one of those people, I think, is searching for God, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how you can be so staunch on killing on one end and then have the right things to say about God. But then again, that's what Jesus was saying about the Pharisees. So, Jordan Peterson, congratulations, you're a Pharisee. I hope you can fucking turn your ways, but hey. Anyways, he's got the message in him. He's got all the right words. You just got to go inside himself and find the right word. Guys, hey, as much as I love this thing and I use it all the time, it's not the word. It's not God's word. God's word lives inside of you. And you, all of you. You just got to want to try and find the word. In Jesus Christ, this is the best example that I can give you. I'm working on figuring out this whole matrix simulation thing. Well, vintage, if it's a matrix, it's because we've created the matrix. I'm telling you, you know what it is? It's lies. It's lies. It causes fantasies. I'm not just blaming the fucking elites and oh, they're lying to us. No, quite frankly, the biggest delusions come from the ones that we love the most. It just keeps creating this bigger and bigger fantasy because no one wants to face the truth of who they are. Vintage, what if there is really multi dimensions where a shift back and forth? It's interesting theory. Well, there you go, Cass, using your brain. Hey, use your imagination. Anything's possible, right? Don't let people tell you who God is. He only tells you to know, Jesus said he was love and justice, right? Here's the thing, like everybody says, how could a loving God create something bad for us at the end? And who knows if that's even true? But I do think that a loving, just God would not keep his souls together with the souls that just never gave a fuck. And all they did was try and fucking hurt others. Never wanted to be better. Hey, Carl, I came to being nice. Well, Cass, I was being nice too. I was saying, hey, you're using your brain. I don't know how you took that as an insult. I like it when you think outside of your hate. Oh, geez. As a kid, I listened to Big Bird because I thought the bird was the word. Wow, inside corners. That would explain why you're all fucked up. But you know what I mean? Bird is not the word. And bird is not a nice word to my wife. Because if bird is the word, and that's the reason my wife took that fucking fall. I don't know. The bird is the word. Christ is the word. The way of Christ is the word of Christ. Jesus was the Son of Man, the Son of God. What do you think, Vintage? Do you think Jesus is the creation? and that everything that exists, whether you think it's bad or good, comes from the Christ. Now, what happens if that creation gets taken over by a shadow or whatever? Did we go into a black hole? I've seen that theory too. But what happens if we are? We're all Jesus, no matter what, from the table to everything, to the books. This is Christ. Maybe at the end, everything that's good will go back to the Christ. And anything that decided to turn to shit didn't decide to fruit goes away. I don't know. That would be a loving God, wouldn't it? To separate the shit from the good. Why should the good always be punished? Because you know what I mean? I don't know. Oh, what's your tattoo? Well, Cass, I've went through them tons of times, but this one here is an angel and it has my kids' names in it and I had the clock there to symbolize an angel always watching over my kids. And that was before I came spiritual. I've had this for a long time. I just thought if there was a God and there's angels, I would hope that an angel would watch over me. Now, the angel, I had no input on the face of the angel or anything, but my wife really didn't like it for some reason because it reminded her of my mother's face. And well, then my kids' footprints. I got those, and then this is my favorite. This is the new Torah, where we have to use our brains and we have to go through the truth to be with God. And that's when you'll know you're a part of God. You have to know you're a part of God to be with God. I don't know. People don't get it. But yeah, on my back, I got a huge dragon. Big dragon. It's not what I intended to get, but it's what I got. Well, I had to get it done twice because I wasn't impressed the first time. And I paid good money. I paid fucking better money for the first time than I did the second time. Ugh. Enter the dragon. That's right. You have to be a dragon out amongst the fucking demons out here. Oh, ouch, back tats. LOL, maybe. I'm just a sis. No, the back tat I thought would be good, but no, no, no. When you start getting into that fourth hour and shit like that, you know what I mean? It's not a good time. It's just, it hurts a little bit. And I'm a man and I can admit it. It just, anyways, I didn't talk about any of the shit that I was going to, but we got some good stuff out, eh, Vintage? Snaggy? Inside corners. I'm a squirrel on my thigh reaching for nuts. Well, thanks, Inside Corners, for reminding me. I do have a patty video to do. Is anybody excited about a new squirrel video? Would anybody like to see a new squirrel video? What song will we pick for Patty this time, eh? Anybody? Anybody? Nobody? They seem to get the best interaction. But hey, where is B Loose now? Is he still on the run? Did he take his squirrel suit with him? Are they all into weird cult shit and they're all against Upchurch? Didn't Upchurch try to insinuate that he found a fucking dildo in one of their rooms or something? Dildos, squirrel suits. Ah, the cheese definitely has slid off the cracker. Whatever, Johnny Johnson. I got you, buddy. I got you good. Don't worry, honey. I got you. You don't even know I got you because I didn't really get you. You got you. Gotcha, man. Gotcha, man. Gotcha, man. Anyways, the Gotcha man got himself. It's not totally horrible. You guys aren't totally horrible people, you know that. Like, it's just when you get scared. When you get scared and frightened and you see and hear things that you don't want to hear, you'll fight for your lives to fucking not come to the truth. Anyways, I love you, Vintage. I love all of you. You all stay great out there amongst the Amish, okay?